My quick check for oil leaks, oil filter housing gasket, nothing. Under the valve cover gasket, nothing. In the most vulnerable spot, nothing. Nothing. And of course I check for the external head bolt buried in there to make sure that didn't break off again. And lastly, I'll look at the oil pan. Sometimes I take it off and check it that way. I mean, not the oil pan, the splash shield. And there is nothing. And of course, I also run my finger under the belt, and there's nothing. And I look at the front of the engine block, and there is nothing. So let's start the engine and see what happens. I'm going to put the phone down for a second. Here we go. Try it again. And it's very easy to open up the oil filter cap, no problem at all. And that's it. While I'm here, I am concerned about the white dots. I recently added some coolant. It was down a few ounces. And I'm concerned about the white dots there and the white dots on the oil filter housing gasket. I'm not really sure what that is. But I don't know if it's coolant splatter, but that's a whole nother story. And of course I need to change the steering pump reservoir because that's looking pretty awful. And to whoever suggested the wing nuts up top here to hold the wire harness in place, that has worked out really nicely. So for anybody else that has a wire harness hanging down, that's the way to go, the wing nuts and the bolts.